Hey, just crossed through Wind Gap. We got some nice treats, not cigars. There was someone giving out trail magic. There were like gummies and water, other dried fruits, and pretzels. We took the pretzels. Probably need a little bit more salt.
They're crunchy.
In our day, and they're crunchy. Just did the big stairs going north out of Wind Gap. They're huge. Also met some other people that we've met before. We thought we had not seen them, then we realized we'd seen them. It was like a whole thing. It was funny. They were like telling me a story about their last year's hike that didn't go through, and they're doing it again. I was like, wait a minute, I've heard this one before.
We had the exact same conversation.
Yeah.
It was word for word.
Except it ended instead with, oh, that's crazy, instead with, oh wait, I know you.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's only 910 more miles to Katahdin, so that's theoretically 9 weeks because we're hitting about 100 miles a week. So
Didn't think about it like that. There's also, I was having a mountain thought. It's the thought I call when you're going around on the mountain. This is Madeline's Wayfinder's first time hearing this.
Yep.
A mountain thought. You know, you're just hiking on the mountain and you have a thought. It's like shower thought, but like, instead of like you're waking up in the morning and you're in the shower and so you have like different neural pathways in your brain and you have like random thoughts, you're completely exhausted and you have random thoughts. Anyway, and I was like, we've hiked up to a lot of views.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen a single yodeler.
What?
Yodeler.
Yeah.
They yodel from the mountaintops,
Yeah,
right?
in like not North America.
Surely someone out there practices their yodeling.
Well, that's one of those turkey hunters.
Oh, yeah, we have seen now 2 turkey hunters. They come up out of nowhere. I was like 10 feet from the guy, and he goes, hey-o, and I was like, I thought you were a tree. Because they don't have to wear orange, because apparently turkeys can see color. And so you're allowed to just be a tree.
They're in full camo. This guy today was wearing black paint on his face to like blend in even more. It was crazy.
Yeah. They both said, both turkey hunters we've ran into, I've asked them if they'd seen any turkeys yet. They both answered the same way. They said, I've neither seen nor heard any turkeys. They feel the need to add the herd. So if any old turkey hunters out there, leave me in the comments why that's relevant. I assume it's just because you have to hear them before you see them, but I don't know.
I don't know. I've never hunted turkeys, so.
We've rambled for like 2.5 minutes now.
Yeah, that's great.
Sorry.
All right, so I'm not sure how good you're gonna be able to see it, but there's like a line here of like film. So the spring's coming up under this rock, and then right here, there's like a clear line of something on the other side. So like we're scooping here. I don't know what the rest of that is.
It's a little tight. Rocks, trees, but it's gonna work. It's cozy. All right, so quick lesson on how to handle your properly. I'm gonna keep it PG here, but literally, I found somebody's waist, like bodily waste, under this rock. We're gonna try to put our tent fly under it. Right now, we're just gonna, fortunately it's not gonna rain, so we're just gonna kind of tuck it there, keep the smell away, but literally, seriously, people, it's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be out there, all right? 200 feet from the trail. It's not that hard. I know it's all rocks, but you know, some people want to sleep somewhere. I do want to actually clarify though, real quick, about the poo. It is actually allowed to smash your poo between 2 rocks if like that's your only option, like you can't bury it. Usually it's the length of the trowel. That's how far you bury your poo. But regardless, both of those are supposed to happen 200 feet away from the trail. So that's like the big thing. Do the thing. Nothing like a little mid-morning parkour to get you ready for a resupply in town. Speaking of resupplies, I can't remember. I think before we had mentioned that we were going to do a quick resupply in Wind Gap just to kind of get us to Delaware Water Gap. That is not what we ended up doing. We ended up deciding we probably have enough food, especially if we just push like a 4 extra mile day, which is what we did yesterday, to get us all the way to Delaware Water Gap. I kind of split one of my lunches into two, and I'm just kind of making up the rest in snacks to get there. Wayfinder had enough lunches already, and we didn't need a final dinner because we're just going to eat that in town. So pushing on, should be there in just a few parkour hours. All right, we've made it to the top of Wolf Rocks. A month ahead of when it is normally heavily reportedly infested with rattlesnakes. So, yay. However, it is still high, so nay. Alright, passing up the old yellow house hostel. It is in fact old, yellow, and a house.
And then go back to the southern half. And then one of us is just starting here today. And going
Yeah, no.